Hello, this is Itsu. Okay, this is, I guess, something like a final video on the ruslan replication. I tried several setups, like with the cacher and lately with the nanopulse. Latest thing I tried was having a kind of Tesla-like coil underneath the grenade. It's not that much like this one, but I guess something like 200 turns, and it sits underneath the grenade coil. You can see the wires here still coming out on both sides. I tried the setup with this 200 turn Tesla coil being put in resonance by a series cap, something like those small Wima caps here, instead of the inductor series resonance. So I just fed the push-pull from the yoke into this 200 turn Tesla coil with this series, and pushing the nanopulse through this coax, shorted coax, around the lower end of the grenade, but the effect was very minimum. The transfer to the grenade was very low, something like 20 volts, so not able to light any bulbs. So I changed then to add again the inductor 3 layers bifilar and drive this one again with the this one is on top of the nano coax cable, and drive this with the push-pull, and having this Tesla coil underneath in a kind of parallel resonance, only not connected to anything, but just to aid in the resonance of the total stuff. But same issue there, almost no transfer from both the Tesla coil not connected and the push-pull bifilar inductor around the coax cable. There's almost no transfer into the grenade coil, so no lights were lighting. So I guess this does not work in my case, so I kind of stopped with this. One thing I try to do now is to measure the voltage standing wave ratio of this grenade coil. I mean, I'm not sure if I understand this concept for a coil. I mean, I know it works with this antenna. I here have a GSM antenna. It's specified for something around 800 till 960 megahertz with a voltage standing wave ratio of less than 1.5 and a gain of 11 dBi. I put it on my VSWR setup, and we can see that this antenna well, almost works as expected. We see the marker 1 pointing to a VSWR at 1.2 at the moment, at what is the frequency, 860. So it's kind of in the range as specified, but of course this antenna should be outside in the open space, not here. But this is the picture I can get on an antenna on a certain range, and I will now do the same with the grenade coil to see if I can find any worst case VSWR, because that's what we are looking for, standing wave. So I have to change over from the antenna to the grenade. Hang on. Okay, I hooked up my the coax cable via some clip leads to the grenade coils, and we're still sweeping the entire range of the spectrum analyzer until 1.5 gigahertz, and we can see that there are some peaks and some spikes, of course. And I will try to put the marker again on top of this peak. We can see the marker is at 592 megahertz, and we have a voltage standing wave ratio of 1.0, so it's a very good antenna, or rather a dummy load for this frequency, I guess. But this is way too high for the frequencies we are using, so I have to go down in frequency, I guess, and come somewhere near into this range, around 17 megahertz. I will make it center. So we now have a smaller span, and the marker is now around 14 megahertz, which is the 20 meter band. And we can see that we also have a nice voltage standing wave ratio of 1.17, which makes it a good antenna, probably more a good dummy load on 40 megahertz. But I understand with this voltage standing wave ratio we should look for the worst case and not the perfect 1-to-1 or whatever. But there is no really a worst case. There's a lot of range going down in frequency now with the marker, which has a very worse voltage standing wave ratio here, about 11 to. So I'm still puzzled about the concept of a standing wave in a coil. I mean, it's worse all over the range, and we have some peaks. So somebody can enlighten me, that would be fine. But there's a lot of bad stuff, bad voltage standing wave ratio here. Make it center peak again. We are now at 500, 200, 132 kilohertz. We have a small 1.7 VSWR, but all this range is bad, is worse, is a bad standing wave ratio. So in principle this would be a great way to create a standing wave in this coil, but I would expect there should be some real peak, worst case peak, which we should tune on, but okay, well, I guess this is my last video on this ruslan, because it leads to nowhere until now. Okay, thank you for watching.